Libra, Elsie here to do a reading for you. I am here with a oracle deck. We're going to look at the oracle deck first. We're going to find out what the overall feel is for the week coming, and then we are going to put some tarot in it, find out what is going on for you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Libra, happy birthday. How you doing? How's Libra season for you so far? There's a lot of action going on for you. There's going to be a lot of changes for you this month. Let's find out what is coming up for you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you about how to book a private reading if you're interested in that. And I'm also going to tell you about the extendeds and where to find them. Let's find out what's going on with you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Libra, please. Tell me about Libra. Well, everything's staying. You know what? This is a deck that I usually have a problem with because my hands are a little small and the deck is a little big. Every other reading, these cards have been everywhere, but I think you're a little bit organized, Libra. I'm going to say I'm able to hold these cards without issue today. All right, let's find out what's going on here. We've got V. It says victory in some endeavor. I told you it's going to be a better month for you here with all of these placements that are showing up for you here. We've got mice, discord among friends or family. One more card. Okay, we'll take two, I guess. Not one. We've got the ink pot. It says a problem to be resolved. And the archway says new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Libra, this is going to be a good month for you. There's a lot of planetary movements, and you should check with your favorite astrologer. But there is a lot of stuff moving that is going to be benefiting you. Where you have been, well, first of all, Pluto is in retrograde, and it is coming back direct on the 13th. That's going to affect all of us, and you included. And it's going to... with Venus moving into your sign as well on the 13th, I think that Pluto goes direct on the same day. It's like things that you were hiding or holding back on are now going to come to the surface. So it does look like that here. It does seem here that there is a little bit of discord among friends and family, but we'll get to that with the tarot. But ultimately, it looks like victory in some sort of endeavor, and it looks like there is new opportunities and possibilities and pathways that are opening for you. There's going to be a resolve to some sort of problem here, and so that looks like a grand week. I'm just going to say we've got the egg, and the egg says success assured with good plans and hard work. We've got the woman. It says dealings or a relationship with a woman. And then we have lightning, and lightning says control your anger, you will be sorry. I don't think we really have to worry about that because Venus is going to be in your sign, and it loves to be where you are, right? We've got persevere, and you will overcome problems. Look, this is all pointing in the direction of something resolving itself. So it feels like you're going to have more movement. It's going to be easier to move. It's going to be easier to make decisions. Maybe going to be easier to be seen or put yourself out there. Let's talk about this. Tell me about Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Libra. Got the heavy sweater on today. It's sweater weather around here. It's getting a little cooler, and I don't mind it for a bit. I am a true Canadian body. Bring on the cool weather. I'm good for it. Let's find out what's going on here with victory. It says victory in some endeavor. Tell me what this is. Victory in what kind of endeavor for Libra? We've got the Knight of Swords is in the reverse. So it feels like whatever it is, you're approaching it with caution. Oh, yeah. Well, they say I should approach you with caution and be aware of the data I'm in. What is that song? Oh, You're a Strange Animal. Very interesting. That is like retro, long ago. That is Lawrence Gowan, and You're a Strange Animal is what the song is. They say I should approach it with caution. It feels like you're, I'm clairaudient, and so music means things to me. It comes to me in messages, and that's what I got when I put down this card. It feels like you need to approach something with caution, and if you approach that thing with caution, I feel like you're victorious in whatever endeavor that is. But Libra, I don't have to tell you to be cautious. Like, you're probably the most cautious of all of us. Let's talk about the mice here. It says discord among friends and family. Why is that? Tell me about this. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, look, well, the discord could be a little bit of envy. Could be a little bit of jelly. I'm just going to say, I feel like there is something going on in your life where you are succeeding or building, or you're looking more confident. Maybe you've had a glow up. You're taking better care of yourself. You're building a reputation or a business. It feels like that this discord among friends and family might be that they're not really used to the new Libra. Well, they better get their sunglasses on. I'm going to say. Because you're just going to be shining brighter and brighter as the month moves forward here, Libra. I feel like they are going to be even more upset with you if you continue on the path that you're on right now, which is a really good one. Problem-solving path, opportunities coming at you, possibilities, and I think that you're going to approach it all with caution here. Let's take one more look at the tarot here. We've got the Six of Swords. So look, you know what? I think this is the Six of Swords energy for you is like, I don't really care. I'm just going to keep shining. You know what? I'm not going to deal with the chaos that you have yourself in. Don't get involved with other people's chaos. Don't get involved with their drama. If they want to feel the way they're going to feel, let them feel a type of way. And you just keep moving. You keep doing what you're going to do, because you're moving from this chaotic place into a calmer place. And I want to say that for some of you, that could be vibrational as well. That maybe you've decided, you know what, I'm just not living back there in that vibration. I'm outgrowing it. I feel like the Nine of Pentacles tells me that you're blooming or outgrowing something this fall. So if you are on my side of the world, I'm in Canada. If you're on my side of the world, it is the fall time. If you're on the other side of the world, it is the spring. And either one, right? Well, fall usually brings us these beautiful sunflowers. But I'm just going to say that I feel like that you're resolving your problems, and you're going to leave people to deal with the crap they've built back here. If they don't want to move from there, that's not your problem. That's not a issue. It's an issue them. Still going to put that on a t-shirt. Yeah, I feel like things are moving slowly in the right direction, and you're approaching some sort of a goal. And then it says you should approach it with caution, but I think that you will. It does feel like here, and maybe this is just a little bit of a warning. It says control your anger or you'll be sorry. I don't necessarily think, it doesn't look like you have any anger here, but I really think that there's people here that are in your life, friends or family, and they're a little bit jealous of how well you're doing. And maybe jealous isn't the right word. Maybe it's a little bit more envy. They wish it could be them, but they don't have the star power. They don't have the creativity. They don't have the courage to do it. And so people who don't have courage to do it are always going to point at you and tell you that you're going the wrong way. Let's put down a couple of cards here. We're going to look at the rest of the month. Let's put down a couple more cards, and then we'll start some clarifications here. Tell me more about Libra. What does Libra need to know for the rest of October? We've got, oh, look, it came back out. It was on the bottom of the deck before. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. So keep plotting your path. Keep reassessing. Keep stopping, getting off the horse, reassessing, looking at the map, figuring out, do I have to change course? Where am I going? Where is the goal? Please don't get pulled off the path. I'm going to say this is Virgo, and Virgo's very organized. I feel like you're just supposed to keep going in the direction that you're going, because you are following the right path to get to the right place. We've got the Eight of Wands, and soon pace is about to pick up. I think that you are approaching things with caution, and so you're being very careful about this path. And of course, that's also about the analytical part of Virgo, right? The Knight of Pentacles is very slow, because they don't care how long it takes for them to get there. They will get there, and they know whatever's meant for them will never pass them by. I think, Libra, you know that. If you don't, I'm telling you that right now. Take the time you need. Maybe you have a Virgo moon. Maybe you have a Virgo rising. Maybe you have an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And it might have you move slower. I think things are going to start to move up, but move quicker. But I think that I want to tell you that things are probably going to start to move quicker emotionally. Maybe with fire, maybe with water, maybe in temperance, right? Because fire and water are temperance, and we have both in this picture. But it feels like that things are going to start to speed up for you. So whatever that means to you, whatever plans you've been making are about to speed up. But I think you've been approaching it with caution and growing in the whole situation. I think that you are okay with things moving a little quicker from here, because I think you're the one that's in control of it. Let's talk about the Knight of Swords in the reverse here. Why are you approaching with caution? I've still got him in my head, Lawrence Gowan. You're a strange animal. That's what I know. You're a strange animal I've got to follow. Oh, okay. So maybe people are wanting to follow you, but they're kind of scared to do so. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Cups. And we've got the Magician. This almost feels like a plane taking off, is what it feels like to me, with the 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and then the Magician. It feels like that you pick up speed. I want to say that you pick up speed, or that you're running at the canyon and you're going to leap. It feels like that. The Magician has got all of these butterflies around them, and the Magician is quite magical, but also is someone who, I'm looking at the hands here, keeping it all undercover. I think that you are magical. I think that you can do anything that you want to do because you have all the aces up your sleeve, but I also think that you're trying to keep it all undercover. I feel like that there is something that is opening or expanding, and it feels like it almost is it's surprising to you, but I feel like you're getting used to it. It feels like it's heart space energy. It feels like something here that was closed off or shut off, or maybe you were on the outside looking in, or disconnected, or didn't want to have any part of it. I feel like the Ace of Cups is here now, and it feels like something is opening. Something is opening up to something really valuable. You see the value in opening up your heart, or maybe being more vulnerable. And the Magician tells me it's like the plane taking off into the air. It's like, okay, I'm good. I've got the resources. I've got the skills. I know what my worth is, and I can transform anything because all the aces are up my sleeve. I can go whatever way I want to. So I feel like you are ascending into some sort of victory here, is what it feels like. But it's up until now you've been approaching with caution. But look, that could also be because Pluto has been in retrograde too. But it feels like that there's something you've been approaching with caution, but it almost feels like here you kind of, you open up the arms and say, look, this is who I am. You guys got to take me as I am. I'm just going to be authentically me. Earth signs, right? Grounded, earthy, authentic. I feel like you've got discord in your family and friend group because they see you being fabulous. I'm just going to say, and I don't think it's because they don't want you to be fabulous. Please don't take it in a negative way. I feel like they're just too scared to be as fabulous. Because when you put yourself out there like this, people are going to poke at you. I'm telling you, my filters are full of people poking at me. They're poking the bear, and I choose not to answer. I'm not going to do that. You're not going to pull me out of my character. You give me whatever you got. You're not going to pull me out of my character, and I think it's the same for you, Libra. You might have an earth placement here. We do have the 8 of Swords. We have the 5 of Cups. And we have the 9 of Cups. See, this is what it is. That's what it feels like. The 8 of Swords tells me they don't know what to do with you anymore. You're not the regular old Libra that they knew. You're now elevating in your life, and they don't know what to do with you because I think up till now you were keeping it under the surface. You were planning it and playing it small. You were disconnected, and they liked you that way. And I feel like with the 8 of Swords, it's like they don't know what to do with you now. Hands are tied. I can't stop Libra. Libra's on the upswing here. We've got the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. It does feel like your friends and family don't know what to make of you right now because they don't know what your next move is going to be because you're keeping it undercover. And I think it's really good for you to do that. The 9 of Cups tells me what you've been doing is building on your inner happiness. So I feel like what your friends and family are sort of irritated by, it's like nails on a chalkboard for them that you no longer require external validation. You don't really require the pats on the back. You don't require the pats on the head. You are doing your thing. You are becoming happy, internally happy, and you're building your happiness, cup by cup here. So the 9 of Cups, the 9s are something you do by yourself. You build it alone, and you don't require external pats on the back in order to know that you're doing the right thing. So I feel like you are in this 9 of Pentacles energy. I feel like the 5 of Cups is people who are in a little bit of regret seeing you really bloom. I think this is a stage of bloom for you. Everything's in bloom, right? And I feel like they don't really know what to do with you right now. And so I don't want you to take it as anything super negative, but I think that when people don't understand something or they don't have a full knowledge of it and they're not willing to research it on their own in order to get an understanding, I feel like they turn away from it or they deem it as bad, right? A lot of people will call other people demons or devils or whatever because they have a different belief system than they do. And it's because they don't understand it. They're scared of it because they don't understand it. And I think that's what's happening in the middle of the week. It's your realization in the middle of the week. So we have problems that are being resolved slowly here. And it feels like it's because you've decided not to take part in the chaos anymore. That you are now moving to the calm. And in the calm is where you're going to find, you're not going to find all of the problems. You're going to look for the solutions for the problems, and you're not going to be speaking into the universe what is going wrong for you. So there are opportunities and possibilities. There are, does this say partnerships? No, paths are opening up is what it says here. So you're calling in a lot of really good stuff to yourself here, Libra. We've got the 4 of Swords, we've got the 6 of Pentacles, and we've got the Tower. Look at that. Everything is about to shift here. I feel like you're in a very healed energy here. We've got the 6 of Swords and the 4 of Swords, that is 10. And although it's going to be hard ending for some of these friends and family who don't support you, I feel like you're just going to release it. I don't think you're going to allow them to drag you back into a vibration where you've been stuck in your mind. We've got the 6 of Pentacles in the Tower. You're being shifted into a new group of people who are going to give you reciprocally. So you could be there right now, but I think I'm talking probably in the future, maybe by week's end. It feels like you're being shifted into a group of people, and maybe you're already in this group of people, but it's going to be a realization of, you know what, I'm where I'm supposed to be. So when the Tower only shows up when we're done with something, when there's an illusion going on or something that we no longer need, or there's a cycle that is done, that's when the Tower shows up to move away all the debris and all of the obstacles. And so I feel like you're free to move forward onto this new path with new friends likely. And it is this group of people, the 6 of Pentacles people, that are going to help you push forward to your goal. It looks like they all want to help shove you in the right direction. It looks like with this 8 of Wands here. Tell me more about this. We've got the 6 of Wands, we've got the 8 of Cups, and we've got the Knight of Cups. So I really do feel like right now that your focus is probably not on romantic things. It feels like you are sort of detached from that because right now is your time in the spotlight. So I want to say that whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing, whatever you are growing into right now is what is taking precedent, what the spotlight is for you right now. The spotlight is on you, and I think that right now you're kind of detached from emotional things. So I want to say that you're not really concerning yourself with love or searching for love or receiving love. I feel like you are sort of on this path to some type of goal, and you've met a group of people who are in Pentacle energy, not Cups energy, Pentacle energy, and they are the ones who are going to give you the solid foundational grounding of friendship in order to push you forward. We're going to go into the extended. If you'd like to be there, please look at the pinned comment at the top of all the comments. I'm going to put 3 cards down here. We're going to talk more about this, but of course we're going to get more into this. We didn't even touch this here yet. We're going to talk about that. We'll clarify everything. And if you want to be in the extended, please look at the pinned comment because you can get to the membership area and you'll get 4 extendeds per month. More if you're watching for more signs. If you want to purchase this one outright, please look for the link in the pinned comment. And also if you're interested in a private read, I'm all caught up now. So private reads, if you're interested in a private read, whether it's live or whether it is pre-recorded, please check my pricing. Go to the Hypsee link and look at my timetable. You will get, if you want a live read, you will get a discount simply just for booking ahead. All right, let's put down a few cards and let's go into the extended, Libra. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Devil. And we've got the Emperor. Wow, I like it. Okay, so I think that what is, excuse me, what is going on here is it looks like with this King of Cups energy that you've been keeping some things, excuse me, still recovering from a cold. You're trying to keep things under the surface. I feel like you're trying to keep yourself emotionally in balance. I also feel like you are... I want to say that there is a little bit of doubt or a little bit of worry or a little bit of feeling connected to something you can't let go of, or maybe something's not wanting to let go of you. I feel like you are really moving into this energy of the Emperor. It feels like you are now in control of all of the things in your life. You're probably, with these pentacle energies here with the Nine of Pentacles, in control of your health, in control of your money, in control of the path that you're taking and the goals that you're setting out to find on your path here. And I feel that tells me that you're likely to step into this Emperor role, or others see you as this. Somebody who is doing their thing but is completely under control, or in control of everything, even the devil, even the doubts, even the worries, even the things that you think aren't going to go right. I feel like there is something, though, that is got you sort of, how can I say, there is something emotional that you've been trying to keep your footing on, or you've been trying to keep in balance. It feels like you just sort of want to yell it to the rooftops, but I feel like you're keeping it under control. It feels like you're keeping it under control. I don't want to say it just yet. I'm worried that it's not going to work if I say it. It feels like you're keeping your emotions under control. We'll talk about why you're doing that. But if you want to come into the extended, you know how to get there. If this is where we part, then that's cool. But I'm going to go to the extended, and I'll see you there if you're there. Otherwise, see you again. I'll be back, because I'm always back. I hope you will be too. Happy birthday, friends. Bye-bye.